Hey, what's up everybody? Danny Lightning here. Hope you're all having an awesome day today. I'm here with War Machine. We're going to talk about some cool stuff and answer you guys' questions. So everybody say hello to War Machine.
Hey everybody.
Is everything good? Somebody's already saying we're refreshing or something, but looks good on our end, buddy.
Yes, it does look good on our end.
If you're having some problems there, restart your phone. I notice if I have problems with streams, if I restart my phone, it usually fixes it. All right, so we got Gunslinger, Roop, MTM, Samuel Wong, Nicole, Adore, Robbie, good to see you guys. Happy, we got KD Live, Chrisman, nice to see you, buddy. Hyper Lettuce, hey, good to see you, man. It's been a little while. Awesome to see you in the chat. CPM, welcome, welcome. We got War Machine, we got Jared, we got LOL, we got Omniverse. Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming out to today's stream.
Yep, thank you.
Noom, hello. I'm not going to pronounce that whole thing because I'll probably say it wrong. Fan of War Robots. Yeah. Nice to see you guys. All right, so first thing, hope you're all having a super amazing day. Having a lot of fun playing this game and all that good stuff. Saturday on the live stream, I know I pinned it in the chat, but just in case you guys didn't see it, this Saturday, I'll probably be giving out about 20 Hornets. All right, the new heavy weapon Hornets on the live stream, guys. So make sure you guys show up for that. Same time as today's stream, except for Saturday. All right? Saturday. We'll save most of the giveaways for the videos, but I know a lot of the regulars come in here to the live stream, so that'll give some of you regulars a chance to win. I think that'll be pretty sweet for you guys. I think Adore is actually going to pick the winners. He's got some sort of cool idea. He'll be on comms with us, I believe, during the live stream. So,
right.
What we'll do is we'll play a couple games, then we'll take a break, and we'll pick a couple winners during the break, play a couple games, that type of thing. So, I think Adore is pretty good at this type of thing. I've never done a live stream giveaway before, so this will be new to me, but I think Adore is actually kind of a veteran at that type of thing, so we'll follow his lead on this one.
Yep. We got Josh in the house. He just now showed up. What's up, buddy? What's up, Kamar?
Josh and CK are here. Nice to see you guys. And moderators, thank you all so much for coming out to help out. All right, so one thing we want to talk about is it's kind of crazy. So Pixonic, if you're listening, could you let us know why it is that robots like Arthur or something can get locked down when somebody shoots them directly in the shield with a lockdown weapons? Now, I don't know if that's like a glitch. I mean, I can't really seem to lock down the shells, but there's quite a few robots that have a physical shield where, I mean, a direct hit to the shield actually locks the robot down. So I don't know if this is a glitch on some robots or what it is, but dear Pixonic, please look into that one if you can. I mean, I'm sure you've noticed that as well, right, War Machine?
Oh, I have. Yep. Yeah, just not even I've noticed it, but I've had other people come to me and tell me recently that's a problem for them.
Yeah, I've heard quite a few people mention this as well. So I know a lot of people have the issues there. It's kind of a weird thing. I mean, like the shell, for the life of me, I cannot lock that guy down. I can't EMP that guy when I shoot a shield, but I mean, Arthur used to get locked down all the time through a shield. Now, I understand if somebody shoots him in the back or gets up above a shield or shoots him from the sides, but we're talking a direct hit when your doors are closed. Like the second you spawn in, you close your doors, you take a few steps forward, somebody shoots you, and all of a sudden you're locked, and it's just like, I don't think that's really supposed to happen. But anyways, we would like to see that get fixed if possible. We're going to talk about a few things that we think would make a better gaming experience if they were to change it or do something with it at the beginning of the stream here. The other thing that I think is a little crazy is if somebody locks you down or hits you with an EMP or freezes you or suppresses you, a person can just go into phase shift just to get out of that. And honestly, you know, a lot of people are complaining about phase shift taking away the negative weapon effects. I mean, I get it, you're going to turn invisible, but you still should be locked or suppressed or whatever until that effect itself wears off. I mean, if you hit phase shift, you can just instantly get out of it and run away. So I would like to see that changed. I mean, even Ravena is the worst because you can't stop that robot. You hit it with an effect, as long as it's not as long as you haven't hit it with the EMP. I mean, every time you do something to him, he can just get right out of it like it's nothing. That gets a little bit crazy, guys.
Yeah, Danny, I like to see the shell, you know, do it to where if you get popped by one of the shell's ability, an enemy shell, if his buddy's right beside him, you shouldn't be able to take another blast 2 seconds later. They should be an immunity to where, you know, for another 5 or 8 seconds, you don't take a blast. That's one thing that I think they should do on the shell.
That's a great idea because when you get rushed by like 4 or 5 shells, which I've been seeing a lot lately, and then one blows up, it's like boom, 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 and your robot's like just getting knocked around, and I mean they pretty much kill you instantly, and there's no possible way to defend against that unless you do have something like a phase shift you can go into. So I think an immunity for blast damage would be awesome. I mean, that's a super killer idea right there.
Yep. I think that would fix it. Then, you know, they wouldn't have to nerf. If they did that, Danny, then they wouldn't have to nerf the bot, you know, ability to where it's crap or whatever, you know? So,
yeah, because,
you know, just make it to where when you get blasted by one of the shells for like another 5 or 8 seconds, you can't take another blast back to back.
Yeah, because I mean, Shell's a really tough robot, and in my opinion, its shield is not the problem, it's just those blast waves. Some guys, I don't know what they're doing, but some guys will blow up, even just one of them, and it takes 75% of your health away. I mean, when mine blows up, it takes like a teeny tiny sliver off of the enemy, but some people, I'm guessing it's probably the drones and stuff that they're using.
Right.
It'll seriously do like 75% damage.
Yep.
It gets kind of crazy sometimes, but even without that, when there's several of them, just pop, 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 it'll either kill you or almost kill you, and you don't really stand a chance. So, that would be a wonderful way to, you know, a little bit of immunity to blast damage would be great. Even if it was only 10 seconds or something, that would still be wonderful, I think. What else? Of course, matchmaking, we're still seeing a lot of the same problems where, you know, we're getting matched up against people who are way more powerful than you. The full squads versus the random people that, you know, I don't want to get too much into that because, you know, last week we really got into that a lot, but
yeah, we went on a rant last week on it, but I'm just getting tired of losing good friends, you know, or anybody that's, you know, the game is a great game. There's not a better game out there. 6v6 tactical. There's not. I play Call of Duty Mobile and I don't even like it quite as much as I do War Robots, to be honest with you. And I've been playing Call of Duty 15 years, you know, from console. So there's not a better game out there. I just want to see little things get better. You know?
I mean, it's very true. It's very true. This is the best game on mobile, in my opinion. Only problem is, you know, you got the matchmaking is kind of that's the one real issue. I mean, it's the economy's slow. We would really love to see more resources gained more easily.
Yeah.
Speed up the economy. That would definitely help. But I don't know. I just want to see a nice change in the matchmaking because that would really make a much better gaming experience. You know.
Yeah, it would.
Let's see, what else do we got? I know there was, I think, one more thing I wanted to mention. Real quick here. What was it?
Talking about tanking?
Oh yeah, I got another really cool idea for Pixonic that would help get rid of tanking. I mean, I don't see how this could have a real negative effect, but I think they should lock people into leagues. Like, if you get up into like expert league, you shouldn't be able to drop back below expert. I mean, you got people that are, you know, in maxed out hangars or close to it, who are dropping down to like silver or gold or diamond because they intentionally tank down, and they just stomp everybody in seconds. You got a lot of people who do that. And I mean, they did come out with the report system, which is sweet, but I mean, if you would lock people into leagues, that wouldn't be able to happen anymore. And I mean, that would probably be the best way to fight the tankers, honestly.
I agree. Once you hit champion or masters or expert, I don't think that you should be able to drop below that. This is one of the only games to where if you lose, matches, you actually drop rank, fast like that, and it's unfortunate because then you go up against guys that are, maxed out, playing down in lower leagues and just owning everybody, and that's not fun. Going out there and winning one match out of 11. That's not fun. It's fun for the guys that goes out there and closes the match out in 2 minutes, the maxed out players, because it's fast resources. I understand that. So on that perspective, yeah, it's fun on their part, but on like a grinder and a heavy player, on my perspective, lower, I'm not in high champion league. It's not fun. I went in 2 days ago. I played 11 games and won one on Beacon Rush. And I'm like, that's not fun, Now,
if I get together with some of my friends that are very hard-hitting players and we go in, I mean, we're in a full squad. We get matched up against randoms all the time and we tear them up. So it's not fun for the randoms, honestly. The full squads, I mean, sometimes we go up against one of the best clans in the game and we get stomped like that. But when you're up against like a full squad versus the randoms, that's really hard for people, and that doesn't make a great gaming experience for them. I mean, sometimes that might even drive some people away from the game, unfortunately. Yeah, they should
it's not fun. It is, the game is fun, but I mean, it's not fun when you lose more than you win.
So once you get into a league, you should just stay in that league. There should be no going back down. I mean, there's not too many games where you level up and then you lose levels type of thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't see that in too many games. This is probably the only game I've ever seen where you can move back down in leagues. So yeah, that would be a big help if they could do that. So.
And also, like, if here's the thing. I don't understand how it could pair, like on my side, right? It'll put one champion and the rest are masters and expert and even lower. And on the other team, it's 4 to 5 to 6 champions, S-rank clans. How's that fair? We got one, champion on our team, S-rank clan, and the rest are low leaguers, and we got to fight 6 guys that ain't. It's kind of lopsided.
Yeah, it gets a little crazy. All right, so does anybody have any good questions? I know they're actually working on a lot of stuff right now, so they're working on getting the new maps back. I know they said they're making a few finishing touches, and we're almost ready to get our maps back, guys. All right, they took those away to put the new graphics on them, which does take a really long time, and they're almost finished, at least a couple of them, I guess. But I think we'll be seeing the one with the sewage, whatever that one's called, I can't remember. We'll be seeing the sewage map where the Ninja Turtles live. That one will be that one should be coming back, and the moon should be coming back really soon. And there's going to be a new one they're making where there's some teleporting stuff going on. Oh yeah, the one with the big crashed alien spaceship, that might be coming back really soon as well, so we're definitely looking forward to that. I think on the next big update they said something along the lines of they might have the new targeting system rework and a drone rework coming up as well, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully the drone rework's going to be cool. I'm definitely looking for a different drone system. I don't quite like the way the drone system is right now. I mean, it's nice.
Yeah, but I wonder if they're going to add it to where it costs resources to use them, or
hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Because that would suck. Because heck, I play on my power cells. I played them day to day.
Yeah.
So it ain't like I got 10,000 of them, 50,000 power cells. I play day to day. I'm out today. I'll have to go in and play to get power cells for tomorrow.
Ernie Jr. says not being able to drop would be devastating to non-pay-to-win players. I guess I see some players don't want to end up in Champion League. I guess I do see that. I see your point there. We need to find a way to get those high-powered players to stop dropping down to the lower leagues, though.
They've got to title lock them in the champion. That's the only way, somehow. And if they're all maxed out, put them in high champ. Don't let them, be down there in like 5100 league. You know what I mean? If they're all green, maxed out everything. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Oh yeah, I hear the merger between iOS and Android is coming very soon. I don't know when, but I heard soon, okay? I think when that comes out, you're supposed to be able to join clans with iOS and Android players and invite each other to games and stuff. So that sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not a rumor, but that's something I've been hearing a lot about lately. It's supposed to actually happen.
Well, I'd love to see them old maps come back, the small maps, because starting to get into the 200-meter sonic weapons. And that sucks when you drop in on Canyon and you're out in the open and you got to run all the way across with nothing around you to jump behind this thing or jump behind this, to where you can get behind cover 2 or 3 spots, before, to kind of close the distance. Some of those maps, those long distance maps like that, I drop in my fender with my sonic weapons and I'll get killed before I get in the shooting distance a lot of times. So I'd love to see them short maps come back. Moon map, Yamamatsu. Well, Yamamatsu's a long map, but still, I loved it anyway. But like you said, that alien map or the UFO map.
Yeah, the desert one. That's called like, what's that called? Like Crash Site or something? I can't remember what that map's called.
Well, Dreadnought or something.
Yeah,
I think it was
Dreadnought. That's it.
Yep.
Dreadnought. All right.
Yep. Omniverse Gamer said, War Machine, don't scream it. What do you mean, buddy?
Well, you're kind of yelling over there. You're like, la, la, la.
It's not that. It's my mic. I guess it's too close.
Let's see.
That might be better. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
That does sound a little better, actually.
Yes, sir.
Roop says, I would like to know Pixonic's definition of soon and working on. It does seem like it takes quite a while to get some things going, but I don't really understand how involved coding and making changes to a game is, honestly. So I can't really comment on that too much. It does seem like it takes a very long time to get a lot of things.
You figured, Danny, it wouldn't take 6 months to get rid of that Al June bug.
Yeah, that one kind of has me surprised because it seems like they would have fixed that right away.
Yeah, they knew about that when it happened because I seen where everybody was posting it on Facebook and Reddit and YouTube, the Al June bug. So you can't tell me they didn't know about it.
Yeah. Andrew, according to YouTube, the majority of my viewers are on at this time. So according to them, this is the best time for me to do my live streams. Plus, mornings are actually much better for me in general. So that kind of works out for me that way. But I mean, it's 12 noon here. It's not really morning time, but a lot of people seem to be on at this time, I guess. I've tried doing some later streams, and I've done a couple later just to see what happened. And I actually had less viewers when I did them later. But, it's all about the time zone of where the majority of your viewers are. So the majority of my viewers, it's a later time zone for them right now. And a lot of them are sleeping if I were to do a later deal, I do believe.
Welcome, Gabrielle.
Yes, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you.
Or Gabriel. I'm sorry, I said Gabriel. I meant Gabriel.
Where am I? There we go.
Welcome, Aiden.
Yeah, Nicole says, good time for me in the UK. All right.
Good stuff.
Oh man, I'll tell you, like my nerve and muscle pains really flared up today, so I'm not in a great mood. Like it's miserable when it's this bad. It's 100% miserable to be alive. So if I'm not quite as talkative or as cheerful as normal, I apologize. I think I slept wrong last night or something. I just woke up like, oh. I woke up and I said, oh God, this again, When it flares up, it's not fun. All right, Rascal, why is it when I get smashed in game, I can't see the player's stats? Different platform. Happens too many times to be a coincidence. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I guess... Now we can play together with iOS and Android players, but we can't invite them to games or be in the same clan. But we do get the matches with each other, and it does seem to happen very often that the people you're up against are on a different platform and you can't actually see their profile information. So I don't really know, besides the fact that you're just getting matched up with people on other platforms, buddy. Either that or there's some kind of glitch where it thinks they're on the other platforms. Not really sure.
Yeah. Root said, I hope they don't nerf the sonic weapons anytime soon. I invested a lot of silver in mine. Same with me. I don't think you ain't got to worry about that with the sonic weapons. They just came out for the next couple months at least. You ain't got nothing to worry about with them nerfing them.
Yeah, those are going to be strong.
I don't even think they need nerf, Danny, because they already got a disadvantage being only 200 meter.
I kind of have a feeling when they do get nerfed, though, it's just going to be a hit on the amount of healing they take away. And in my opinion, they should just remove that part completely. Keep them hitting really hard, but remove the part that makes them not be able to heal. That's what I would like to see. I don't like weapons that make so your robots can't heal each other up and stuff, because... I mean, you got robots that their whole job is to heal people, and that those weapons make that obsolete. So, I would love to see the anti-healing being taken away. CK, I kind of hate to say it, but I think it depends, as far as the lagging and the crashing, I think it depends on which device you're using, because, I mean, I have not had a crash in, I don't know how long. The game has never crashed on me in months and months and months. Lag is, I do have a little bit of lag, okay? I do have a little bit of lag, and we do mention that to him. The game's lagging, okay? They say they're adding new servers. They're working on getting new servers. And I guess that can actually take several months for them to get the new servers up and running and everything transferred over. But they think once the new servers go into effect, that's going to fix the lagging issue. All right, some phones do lag more than others. Sometimes I think, though, if a player is lagging, like if someone's on a really cheap phone, you might be seeing that player's phone lagging. That's why they disappear and reappear. It might not even be you. It might be the other player's phone. Their device is so bad that they're actually lagging because their device sucks.
Yeah.
So I think some of the lag is on Pixonic's end, and I think some of the lag is on the player's end as well. Like if their internet connection sucks or their device sucks, that also makes a difference. So
yeah.
Hopefully once they get those servers done, and hopefully it's soon, that will cut out a majority of the lag that we're seeing. But most of the time, I don't get that much lag anymore. I do have rare occasions. Like yesterday, I had one game where it lagged so bad I couldn't even play.
Yeah, I was getting a little bit of lag yesterday, Danny, but it could have been the servers, you know what I mean? A lot of people could have been on at one time, you know, in American servers. So, but I ain't had any crashes or anything since I've got this new OnePlus 7T gaming phone that you referred me to. I mean, it drops me in matches on time. I get my hit damage. You know.
Yeah, I mean my phone doesn't really lag much at all. It's kind of funny, but when I play it on the PC, I get on the LD Player emulator, it lags more than my phone does. So some of it is dependent on your device as well. Nicole, I don't really see a Danny Lightning tournament coming up, unfortunately. Like, I don't know, I'm not really into the tournaments and stuff, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure how you would arrange something like that. I mean, unless they come to me and ask me, I'm not really... I don't know.
I think that's probably what it is, Danny. It's one of those things. I don't think Islander or Zox or any of them first went to Pixonic. They probably just, hey, we're wanting to do a tournament, you know, you guys, you want to represent it, then, you know, then they pick another one.
I will tell you this: if I were to pick a Hangar X for that, though, we would have a Hover, we would have a Lancelot,
Fenrir.
We would have a Fenrir. We would probably have a Hades, and I think one more, which I would probably choose really carefully on that one. But I'll tell you what, Hover is super fun to play, and Lancelot's just a cool old guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would try and have more basic robots that don't have any crazy skills. That way, it's more like pure skill and not so much ability for the most part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would try and make robots that are, you know, I think Fenrir, it would be cool to have one tank in there at least. I'm not sure if those guys actually get to pick their own hangars or if, you know, someone else just sets it up for them. I'm guessing Pixonic sets up what the hangar for the robots are, but I could be very wrong.
Yeah, I don't know that, Danny. That's a good question. Yeah, whenever they do the deals, is it up to the, you know, the admins for the tournament to get it with Pixonic and say, hey, we want to run this on this tournament. We want these bots. You know, very possible.
KD says a Cossack tournament. Now that would be something special right there. I could just imagine a Cossack tournament. That would be crazy. That would be so fun though. Cossacks with like 500,000 hit points. Yeah. And damage resistance.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be cool if they did something crazy? If they made Cossack into a tank?
Yeah.
Like once you got into Champion League, Cossack got like 1.5 million hit points or something.
Yeah.
He would keep his low firepower, but it would just be fun. It would be so fun to be able to play Cossack, but I've actually got a maxed out Cossack. Every time I bring it in, though, it's dead in about 2 seconds. So even maxed out, he just can't hang. I don't know. I don't think I've really tried him with the drone chips, though. Maybe I could keep him alive with that stuff.
Well, Nicole just said you choose, so maybe she knew, you know, knows the admin that was doing, which I know 3 of the tournament admins, but literally 4 if you go by Zox, but...
I'm shy. I don't really talk to too many people.
Yeah.
I kind of
I know Destro, Professor, Lady. Yeah.
I'm shy, guys. You'd probably never know it, but I actually am. I talk your ear off on the YouTube, but like when I'm not on YouTube, I'm just like, people, I'm scared. That's not quite that bad. I'm just kind of overall a quiet person. I don't talk much. You guys probably don't believe that because I never stop talking on these streams. But yeah, I'm just not a man of many words. YouTube changed that though, you know. YouTube changed that. I used to be really bad at speaking, and I would walk around my neighborhood like, you know, I got a lot of nerve and muscle problems, so every couple hours I get up and I go walk and move a little bit. That always makes me feel a little better. And as I walk around my neighborhood, I used to rehearse what I was going to say for my YouTube videos and stuff because I was so bad at speaking. Unless I got an idea of what I wanted to say first, it just was a mess. It all came out wrong, and I'd have to do like 50 takes before I got it right. And that was the biggest help in the world. Now I do most of my stuff all in one take. I'm sure, I mean, I still like screw up sometimes and whatnot, but my neighbors are probably like, this guy is a crazy nut job. He just walks around here talking to himself all the time. They're probably like all scared of me, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've gotten a lot better at speaking because, you know, I just used to talk like purposely. I would talk to myself, and that made me a lot better at it.
Yeah. Welcome, Jock. Good to see you. Ida, Snake Dude's in the house.
Hey, welcome everybody who just logged in. Thank you so much for coming out to our crazy stream. Very nice of you guys to spend your time with us. If anybody didn't notice, okay, Saturday's live stream. Not today. Don't start trying to enter today because we're not doing it today. But Saturday's live stream, guys, we are going to be giving away, you know, a few of these Hornets to you guys because I want some of my regulars to have a chance to get it. All right. I got to pick the winners randomly, and I'll have somebody doing that for me on the stream. I won't be picking the winners myself, but I want to give some of you guys regulars, you know, that come out to the streams all the time, and I know you guys are the big channel supporters, so I want you guys to have a chance to get, you know, a portion of those things. So make sure you guys are here Saturday, 12 noon Eastern time.
Yep. It's going to be great. War Machine's putting together, War Machine and Tattoo Josh. We're going to have some heavy hitters in the house. Me, Danny, Tattoo Josh, Shooter Guy Philly from BOD. I mean, a few other people, L Hawk, you know, so we're going to have some heavy hitters in there this weekend.
We're going to
I'll tune in for that.
When this group of us gets together, we win almost every match. I mean, we do well. We do well together, guys.
I forgot to mention a door on that whole deal. So yeah, we've got some really good heavy hitters that we handpick and get in there so we can, you know, win and show you guys some good matchmaking in there with, you know, beast accounts. So we don't always like to lose and show you guys content of us losing. You know what I mean? So
Kapla says he talks to the TV constantly and his wife laughs at him. Are you one of those guys that watches the football game and yells through the screen, "Get him! Kill him!" I have a friend who does that. He gets up, he runs as fast as he can from the couch to the TV and gets his face up in the TV screen. He's yelling at the sports players. And I'm always like, dude, you know they can't hear you, right? Yeah, I mean, we were just playing with a good group of people. What was it, yesterday or the day before?
Yesterday.
I think we won what? We lost 1 out of like 10 matches or something, you know?
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah.
We got put up against one of the very best squads in the entire game, and they kind of stomped us a little bit, but we put up a good fight.
Yeah, we did.
We did put up a good fight, but that'll be a fun deal.
They only beat us on that one right there due to beacon control,
True.
But they didn't bot us out. Joseph said he got a Nodens today. Good stuff, buddy. It's a good bot.
Can you talk squad tactics?
Yes, we can.
Definitely. All right.
Danny, what was you talking about yesterday on the beacons?
Okay. this goes to squads and or teams of random players. There seems to be a big problem where people play beacon modes and they don't seem to understand that you need to get the beacons. Like, I don't know how many times I drop into a match and the team, like 4 or 5 guys will run off into the back corner to grab one of the back beacons, and they'll just stay back there, and there's like 1 or 2 of us running around to grab beacons. I mean, that's not good. You need to have one person go to the left, one person go to the right, and everybody else should really just charge towards center or something like that and grab center beacon. All right, that's how you get the center beacon with not a lot of casualties, is having several players go to it. If you have 1 guy or 2 guys, more than likely they're just going to get blown up really fast. All right, you're just going to get blown up. The other team's going to take over the beacon. They're going to rush in with 4 or 5 guys, kill your 2 guys, and take it. Once you have the left, the right, and the center, at that point, all you got to do is defend. All right, your beacons.
For 51% of the match, you only have to hold down 3 beacons for 51% of the match to win.
So the thing is, if you don't get center right away, you're going to have a hard time making a comeback. The team that gets center first, not always, but generally, I'd say probably about 70% of the time ends up being the winning team. And sometimes you have a whole team that goes to 1 beacon and they only get the 1 beacon. The enemy, next thing you know, the enemy's got, 4 out of the 5 beacons, and you're guaranteed to lose big time like that.
Yep.
But people just need to learn to get the beacons. I mean, I actually made a play-by-play thing the other day where I kind of like drew it out like a playbook time thing, like a coach would do for sports or something. I made a video a couple months back about, how to get the beacons. But that's my main thing is that. And when you're on comms, all right, if you can be on comms with your teammates and communicate with each other, say, hey, there's like a group of shells running towards center, we need some backup over here, or stuff like that. That makes a giant help. Your team needs to really work together and communicate well to do good.
Yeah.
So what would you like to add to this, War Machine? I'll let you get a few words in.
I would like to add that if you guys drop in a beacon match, okay, and you're running a snipe bot, all right, I'm not going to down snipe bots. If you got them high level and you can get the hit damage and and you can do good, setting back camping on our far left corner beacon, shooting into the center or down. If you could do that, that's fine. But once you see that the enemy team has 3 beacons and you only have 2 beacons, or even the enemy team has 4 beacons, and a minute or 2 went by and they're just capping beacons and you're not getting any beacon control, drop that bot, kill that bot off, grab a defensive bot where you can run up in a Fenrir, T-Falcon, something where you can run up in a center beacon or something and help cap a beacon. Then once you cap that 3rd beacon, then you can drop in another snipe bot. If you love running snipes, do it like that. Or if you're going to run nothing but snipe bots, I've seen guys come out with all 5 hangars be nothing but like Natashas and Jaegers and stuff, all snipe bots, Furies, Behemoths.
I'll tell you,
guys like that need to run in team deathmatch.
I've quite a few times, my first robot I dropped in was a Jaeger. Back when Jaeger first came out, I had a set of the Gaussus on them. And if I would get to the right spot on the map as quickly as possible, right before the enemies were able to get to center, sometimes you shoot one of those guys with that sniper bot, they see, oh crap, I just lost 75% of my health. They back off. Yeah. Sometimes you can suppress the enemy team and keep them away from beacons with a sniper bot, but once they've got the center and you're just sitting over there, pretty much doing nothing at this point, like War Machine says, it might be time to ditch that bot and start to brawl. So that's a very, very good point right there.
And or if you're going to run a setup like that, don't hurt your team, because you're hurting your team. I don't know if you know it or not, you're hurting your team. So drop in free-for-alls or drop in team death matches if you're going to run a full snipe setup with them slow bots on beacon matches. That's all I'm asking. If I drop into a match and I see two of the guys in the backfield ain't even trying to push beacons or just trying to get hit damage, you already know right there that the game's that you're gonna lose on your end. I mean, unless I can get out there and cap all the beacons myself, it's like, nobody's out there to help anybody on random matches. They stick randoms in there with you that I don't even think that they even know how to operate a bot, let alone cap beacons. But,
and like a lot of times when you first drop into the match, a couple people are on the left, a couple people are on the right, a couple people are on center. Generally, whoever's on the left needs to run left. Whoever's on the right needs to run right. Because if you switch directions, say you're all the way on the right and you decide to go left, it's going to take you too long to get to the opposite beacon. So always go for the beacon that you're closest to. You need one guy to get left, one guy to get right, and then everybody else goes center.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, it's not really before the match starts, we're going to decide who goes and gets what. It's wherever you drop on the map should decide who goes and gets what. And a team, each person on the team should be able to work well together no matter where they drop and where they have to go,
Yep. Snake Dude wants to know if he can get a shout out, Danny.
Well, of course. Snake Dude. Everybody check out Snake Dude, guys. All right. Snake Dude's got a pretty nice little YouTube channel right there. If you got a chance, click on his profile there, or maybe search for him on the old YouTube and give him a few subscribers. That would be very cool of you guys.
Yep.
Well, I'm at that. Same for Tattoo Josh, guys. Tattoo Josh has a great YouTube channel you guys might want to check out.
And KD Live's an up and comer too. Not to over promote or nothing, but he just hit 50 subs. I was his 50th sub yesterday or day before yesterday. So if y'all could check out KD Live, he's a new up and comer. He's trying to put out a little bit of content. So if y'all get a chance, check him out.
Okay.
You're welcome, Snake.
LOL Gamer's got a pretty interesting question here. Should I buy the Invader for $5? I'll tell you what. I've never been a very good Invader player, but Invader is a cool robot. You
want me to tell you what happened today with Invader against my Fenrir, Danny, with Adore?
Real quick, if you know how to play an Invader, he is tough. He is a tank. He gets over 400,000 hit points, and his ability gives him a bunch of damage resistance. So once he gets his damage resistance going for a few seconds, that's like a few seconds where you've got like 2 million hit points or something crazy like that. I can't remember what it actually adds up to, but Invader is a pretty awesome robot right now. And I mean, for $5, LOL is just getting a start at the game. That would be a great robot for you to get towards the beginning, buddy. I would say yes.
Oh, Tattoo Josh Gaming just now told me, he says, it's at War Machine Beauty, he says, you meant Crack the Sky. That's what I meant. Crack the Sky YouTube channel. He's got 50 subs and trying to grow. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Crack the Sky. Yeah. Oops. Adore today, right? He's like, hey, I want to check something out. Can we drop in a custom this morning? So I said, okay. He said, I want you to drop your Fenrir with your Nicholas Pilot and your Scourge Calamity. I said, okay. So I dropped him in there. I didn't know what he was dropping. He dropped in a Fenrir with, an Invader with all shotgun or the sonic weapons. And I'm gonna tell you right now, he took 1 3/4 of my bots with that Invader.
Yeah, if you learn how to play Invader, he's nasty. I've never been good with it, but I know a lot of people who are, and it's very hard to deal with somebody that's a good Invader pilot.
Yep. Welcome, Death Row.
Death Row, good to see you, buddy. All right, Joseph, why does the Invader, the new skin of it, have so much durability? Are you talking about the special edition, the Arachnid Invader that looks more like a spider? The limited edition robots have 10% more durability than regular robots.
Yeah, that's the only difference is looks in that.
Yeah, there's 10% more durability, and unless you're talking about one of the paint jobs, you can get skins. Those provide an additional 5% durability if you have a legendary paint job. Not all paint jobs, only the legendary ones. So, bottom line though, the special edition robots only have a 5% advantage over a regular robot with a legendary paint job. So, it's not huge. It's not a huge advantage, but on a robot that has that many hit points though, every little bit actually helps a lot.
Right. Arshia just said, War Machine BOD, can you ask Danny, his Phantom Pilot, it's hard to get, it started to move on me. Hard to get because I can't find it in the Special Pilot event. Please ask him. I had to buy my Phantom Pilot in the store deal. You know how the pilots are $2,500 in the store? So you got to pay the gold, the 50 gold to flip 3 pilots, play 50 gold to flip 3 pilots. Keep doing it. I had to do that until the Phantom Pilot came up. That's the only way I could find it. But if you go look in the store thing and it tells you find a Phantom Pilot, the one I got that makes it like an Ardent Phantom, well, it says not available in store, but it's in store. So that's the only place I found it.
Every time, all right, I go to the store, there's 3 pilots there, and every 24 hours they change. I never pay the gold to refresh it myself. I just wait. Sometimes though, I mean, if you check that every day, that pilot's bound to show up after a while, but the problem is it's so random, you don't know if it's going to show up in 2 days or 2 months, but eventually it will be in there, okay? Now, if you want, like War Machine says, you can pay gold to refresh it, and it'll change, you know, you'll see 3 in there, and you pay your gold, and then 3 more pop up, then you pay your gold, and 3 more pop up. So whether or not you want to spend gold or wait till it shows up, but it can take quite a while. One thing I've noticed though, this is pretty interesting, and I don't know if this was just luck, but as soon as I acquire a new bot, if that bot has a legendary pilot, within the next couple days, it almost always shows up in the store there.
Yep.
But the thing is, if I wait after that, who knows when it's going to show up again. But usually if I get a new bot, that pilot shows up quick, and you might see it once or twice for the first week that you have the pilot, and then after that, it's gone for a while. I just had half of a hiccup right there.
Yeah. Somebody had asked in there just now, let me see what it was. Anyway, it was LOL Gamer, I think, said, should he spend the money on War Robots or CSR 2, Danny? What he was saying.
I mean, that's whichever game you enjoy the most, honestly. That's really personal preference. I mean, I can't really tell you what you should spend your money on or where you should spend it on, but whichever game you're enjoying the most. I mean, let's just say you only have $10 to spend and you have to pick one. Well, which one is going to be the most beneficial for you, I guess? Jedi, what's up, buddy?
Somebody was saying that they needed the shell pilot really, really, really bad. I was trying to scroll up and see who that was that said that. Justice, War Robot Justice, what is it, Justice League? Anyway, he's a YouTuber for Pixonic, for War Robots. He just did a shell pilot giveaway.
Is it over though? I mean, is he still doing
it's
it?
over. It's over. Yeah. It's over. No, it's over. That's what I'm saying. These, people want these shell pilots and stuff and do these giveaways if you can't get it in game.
No,
Josh, right now, he got 3 pilots with no shell.
The brand new robots like Shell though, okay, if you do get one of those, don't expect to see that pilot in the store for a while. That one's only going to be something you can win for crates for quite a time after it comes out. So the brand new pilots for a brand new robot do take a while to get into that store. But the Phantom Pilot, that's been out for a long time, and that should be in the store at some point, okay? But don't expect to see a Shell pilot or a Demeter pilot or something in the store anytime soon. Right now, I think that's crates only. Or you can buy them with real money maybe in the daily deals. Jock says he's got the legendary pilot, the Falcon. That's actually a really cool pilot.
Yeah.
I like that one. Sometimes I wonder what's better, that one or an Adrian pilot?
Adrian pilot's really good because you get high damage output, with that pilot. But with the other pilot, the T-Falcon traditionalist pilot, you really get that extra defense points. So it's kind of give or take. Do you want the high output damage or do you want more defense?
Nicole says, can you tell us how much contact you have with the devs? Well, okay, I have a little chat room type thing on Discord. There's a room where I can type to them and tell them my thoughts. Mm-hmm. And I have a contact. I have one Pixonic contact. Okay, there's one person that we YouTubers deal with directly, and they actually treat us very well. All right, that's not one of the devs, but it is a employee of Pixonic that, manages certain things and whatnot. And yeah, they treat us pretty well overall.
Well, Danny, you was telling me some good stuff the other day about the lady that does all the giveaways. You was telling me some really, really, really good things about her.
Yeah, she's a very nice lady. She tries to do a lot of nice stuff for us YouTubers and the people and the content creators. I can't really say too much about a lot of that stuff though. But yeah, she's pretty awesome most of the time, I would say. She's always trying to help out the content creators, and I'm pretty sure we all really appreciate her very much.
Yep. Death Row said he wants the Danny Lighten legendary pilot. Buddy, I would pull for that. I really would. I think Danny deserves one. He puts in a lot of hard work to put in good content for us. That man gets up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the mornings. He starts doing his video for the War Robots. Then after he gets done with that and loads it and everything, then he does the CSR2 racing. And then we have another channel, PSI Inc., so I mean, and then he has to go answer all the YouTubers and stuff. So, he puts in a lot of work and a lot of content, for us. And so I think he deserves a legendary pilot, to be honest. I'd buy 2 of them.
That would be kind of cool to have your own legendary pilot.
Yep.
There's a link. Somebody just asked for a link to the new channel. So there's a link to our new channel called PSI, where we talk about all the crazy and weird and strange stuff in this world, like aliens and UFOs and Bigfoots. Whether we believe it or not, those are still fun stories. You'll see a lot of the times where one of us may believe that the thing's real, one of us might not. Sometimes none of us believe it, but we'll tell you a little bit of a story about some crazy monster or creature or event, and then we'll discuss whether or not we think it could be real. So that's kind of a fun channel, guys. If you guys want to check that out, that would be sweet.
All right, Danny, I got a question for you. JT said in there, says, what bot would you want your legendary pilot for? Danny, can I answer that real quick? Because I already think I know it's going to be a Hades. But
yeah, that might be cool. I was thinking Hades or Hover. Now,
or Hover, yeah.
If it was Hover, though, I'd want to be able to pick the ability. Hover needs damage resistance. At least when he goes up in the air, he should have at least 10 seconds, maybe 15 seconds of damage resistance. I mean, Hover can stay in the air as long as he wants, so I don't think he should have damage resistance the entire time. But I'd say at least like 20 seconds as he's in the air, he can get some, like maybe 50% or 75% damage resistance for like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Every time he goes up, you know what I mean? That would be wonderful. So yeah, I would say a Hades or a Hover if I got my own pilot. I've been wanting to see a legendary pilot for the Hover. Actually, guys, today I have a video coming out about an hour after this live stream is going to end. Maybe hour and a half, something like that. I have 2 Hovers, all right, on my BattleRec account. 2 Hovers, maxed out Hovers. One's got Havocs, one's got Scourge and Sparks, and I beat the crap out of people with it. And it's also going to announce the Saturday giveaway on the live stream that I plan to do this Saturday. So If you guys want to see some hovers in action, all right, I used to play hover all the time, so I'm pretty good with it. And I've always wondered, what's the maxed out hover? What would a maxed out hover be like? And Pixonic finally set a couple of hovers over to my Battle Rec account, and I got to try it out. And I'll tell you what, I had a lot of fun with it. Makes me think I need to max my hover out, honestly.
I used to have fun with my hover in like middle league, low league to middle league. Man, I used to take my hovers out there, and especially on that map that's got all the buildings, skyscrapers and stuff. It's endless. You can go from one building to the other building to the other building. You know what I mean? Just keep going all the way across. But I agree with you, Danny. I think it needs at least like a 15 or 20 second durability while it's in air. And I think you'd start to see hovers even in Masters and maybe even early Champ.
Oh man, I think I would play it all the time if it had the right pilot. All right, I'm about to get some water, guys. I'll be back in just 1 second.
Alrighty. Welcome, Mark Watts, AVB2. Got some other guys in here. Andrew, Ida. Good to see you guys. K-Fed. Again, Death Row. What's up, buddy? Warwolf. LOL Gamer. Somebody was in there telling LOL Gamer not to spam, even though he's a mod. They were like, don't be spamming.
I didn't actually see him spamming.
I didn't either. He didn't. War Machine BOD, hover is darn difficult to hit when it flies high. Buddy, not really. My Scourges hit 600 meters. Scourges, Calamity, and Sparks. And if a hover goes up, you never see him in Champ where we play, but if you do see one and it goes up, a half of my clip, my Calamities, Scourges, whatever, I can kill him before he hits the ground.
You got to know when to jump, and you got to use your cover very tactically with that guy, because you don't ever want to be out in the open for the most part.
Yep.
But you need to learn how to jump to where it gets up over people's heads where they lose target on you, and then next thing you know, they're turning around trying to figure out where you're at. You don't know. You kind of land on top of their head, then step off, and then it's a very hard robot to play well, because once it goes up in the air, it's like a big old shooting target if you don't time your jumps just right.
Right.
So it's very, very hard to play in Champion League. Okay.
Welcome, Don Jose. Oh, Danny, can I mention what we was talking about in your Discord channel? Adding a room in there, a text room, so people can go in, your subs can go in and put, what we would like the topic to be, next Wednesday.
Well, the thing is that I'm not really adding people into the Discord anymore because,
right.
Like, I do have the Discord room, but so many trolls, like, it was like a daily thing. We're just having to kick people out left and right because people come in and just start all kinds. Too many trolls come in there. So I kind of shut it down. I haven't been adding new people into it.
Yep.
But, there's a small handful of people that are in there that, talk regularly, but unfortunately, people can't just be cool about things. Everybody's got to ruin stuff, it just got to the point where it was so much of a headache. I was just like, I just can't deal with this anymore. I kind of knew it was going to happen. The whole reason I was reluctant to make a Discord to the public in the first place, I was like, it's going to be a lot of work. I'm already really busy. I can just see people coming in there and causing all kinds of problems, and that's exactly what happened. The majority of the people were nice, but when it's like every other day a new troll joins and they're just trying to make everybody miserable, it's just like, oh my god. It's save the drama for your mama, people. Save the drama for your mama. That's all I can say, but I don't know.
Well, we were getting cussed out, and the bad thing about it is we gave benefit of the doubt. Them same trolls, them same guys that was, not to mention no names, but you know who they are. The two of them's got like 12 different accounts, but they would cuss us out. We would go in there and tell them, hey, stop spam. put one sentence, something like 8 words in 8 paragraphs, going down. It would be like, I want you to talk to me, Danny, now. And hit send.
And then
and we go in there and tell them to stop, and they're like, F you.
Yeah, bleep this, bleep that, beep this. It's just like, oh my God, dude, chill out. I mean, they were horrible. I mean, it was just terrible the way some people act. Anyways, let's get back on a more
positive,
interesting subject than the trolls.
But that's why Danny closed his server, is because of that. So
yeah, I wanted to try it. I kind of had a feeling that's how it was going to go, and that's exactly how it went, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So,
Root said you're semi-famous. People want your acknowledgement. Yeah, that's true. But whenever Danny's busy, whatever, and you got some kid in there saying, "Danny, help me now, help me with my YouTube channel."
Oh yeah,
Danny, now. It's like it reminds me of them birds on Finding Nemo. Mine. It's like, I mean, when's enough?
Yeah, when they say, I want, you do this, you do that, you do now, I want this now. I mean, it's like that. It's not, they're not being nice. They're not just, I mean, they'll just sit there and tag, ping, and my phone's blowing up. Like, seriously, like 50 times in a minute, they'll ping me just to try. It's just like, oh my God. All right, guys. Back to the game. All right.
Yep. All right, Danny, what are you building right now on your hangar, buddy? What are you currently upgrading and working on?
I don't know. Maybe some Punishers and my Avenger and my Flamethrowers.
Flamethrowers are good, yeah.
I kind of took a break on the Flamethrower for a minute. Like, I'm almost got them where I wanted them, but I wanted to do some Machine Gun Hades again, so I took a small break just because they got the, I mean, it's only like, it's cheap to upgrade the machine guns, and it's cheap to upgrade the Avengers, so I was like, why not just get those up a couple levels, then I'll start working, I'll get that last couple levels up on that Flamethrower again. See, I hate the Flamethrowers, guys. They're too hard to aim, but man, they do some major damage if you can get good with them.
Yeah, I'm getting mine up right now on my shell. I'm taking my heavy flamethrower up to my ember up to 11 right now. It's got like 3-day cook time left, but they do really good against other shells out there. I see. You know what I mean? If I don't get right up in his blast rate, if I'm back, 180 meters from him and I'm hitting him with them flamethrowers, you see his life drop down really. Like if I was hitting him with Scourge, normal bot that wasn't Scourge, Calamity, or Spark resistant, you know how that life goes. It just drops down. That's what those flamethrowers are really good for, that with them shells, guys. Thank you, JT. Appreciate that donation, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Thank you for the support. Really appreciate that a lot.
Yep.
What do I think the Cerberus needs? Well, here's the thing. If you can max the Cerberus out and get a level 70 pilot on it and 2 maxed out fortifiers, plus the legendary pilot that gives him a little bit extra range on his ability, Cerberus actually becomes a really good robot as long as you don't have a Scorpion teleport in or somebody get inside your shield, because that shield will really keep him alive, but you need all the pilot skills. Put it this way, it's a very expensive robot to make good, because you need a lot of pilot skills, you need max fortifiers, and you need to have him in the Mark II range. And once he gets like that, he becomes an excellent destroyer. I mean, that shield recharges so quickly. I mean, your shield dies, you get back behind cover, a couple seconds later, it feels like your shield's almost recharged again. So as long as nobody gets close to you, it's really easy to keep him alive. But I mean, if you don't have all that stuff, he could definitely use some more hit points, because once his shield's gone, though, if you catch him off guard and he has no shield, you can just smash him down in like 2 seconds. So he does need a few more hit points, in my opinion. Most people probably can't, your average player probably can't max out the Cerberus anytime soon.
Right.
That's a lot of gold to max that pilot and those 2 fortifiers.
I have a Cerberus, Danny, but until they,
until it comes out with a better pilot or something to make it viable out there, I ain't gonna put resources in it. I'll just keep building what I'm working on now.
Roop says, I wish we could, oh yeah, Nicole says another slot. That's a very good point, Nicole.
Yeah, it needs another slot.
He's only got 2 module slots. He could definitely use a third one. Great point. Thank you for bringing that up. Roop says he wished he could change the skins on the special edition bots. He doesn't like the look of the Stellar Cerberus. Well, that's a bummer, buddy, but you do get an extra 10% hit points. So that is nice. But I can understand if you don't like the looks of something, you would like to change it. But sometimes you just got to say, you know what? It may be ugly, but it does the job. I'm just going to use it anyways, I guess. Yep. I would take an extra ugly bot with more hit points over a cute bot with less hit points, I guess. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, Kumar just asked, War Machine, do you have any information about the upcoming Titan Shrunga? No, I don't, buddy.
Yeah, Hover is really hard to play, so if you catch the video I'm releasing later today, you'll really get to see me having a couple good runs with those hovers, especially the first game. I did two videos. The first game, I kept my 2 hovers alive the entire match. And it was so much fun. I was having a blast playing those things. Yeah, that video's... You guys are going to enjoy that video if you really want to see what a hover can do. But I'm telling you, it's not easy to do that with a hover. Jock said he likes the old school bots. Yeah, I've also got a Lancelot. I got 2 hovers, a Lancelot, and a Leo in that video today. So on the second battle, you get to see the Lancelot and the Leo in action, plus the 2 hovers.
Yeah. Bye and thank you, Joseph. Appreciate you joining us in the stream today, buddy.
Adore says he wants us to meet him up a little later. All right, Adore, we'll do that. Catter says something is going to be OP, but I don't know what he said there.
Oh, the new Titan bot is going to be OP.
That's its name?
Is what he's saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Josh, thank you, buddy, for the $2 donate.
Thank you,
Means
Josh.
a lot to us.
That is awesome, buddy. Thank you. Also, thank you for being a channel member, Josh. And same to you, JT. And if there's any other channel members here, thank you guys so much. I mean, the support's awesome, guys. I really appreciate it much. I got a lot of health issues, so I do rely on, you know, the money I get from the YouTube to, you know, get my food and stuff every month, you know.
Well, we love you, Danny. That's why we're here for you, buddy. Excalibur Gaming says, please ask developers to give option to sell chips and donate components. Donate components. I doubt they donate component being they got the workshop in place, but selling the chips, you should be able to sell your chips if you acquire them and get them. And
I'm pretty sure they're gonna make so we can sell chips eventually.
Right.
Sometimes a lot of times they've added something new into the game, and at first you can't sell it, and they always add that in at a later time. So maybe they are doing a new drone rework deal, so maybe that will be on the rework deal. I believe I've mentioned that to him a few times, that we need to be able to sell our chips, because I got a lot of the chips that I don't like. I don't want these chips. Like, for example, there's certain chips that only work if you're running a Battleborn module. I've got hundreds of those. I've got hundreds of those chips, and I don't use Battleborn. I mean, I would like to keep a few of them just in case I ever do, but I don't need 375 Battleborn chips.
Well, the only Battleborn I run, or only bot I run my Battleborn on, is my Scorpion. That way, when you do that first teleport in and you pound on them, if someone suppresses you or Typhon hits you where you can't use your ability to go back, which happens a lot here recently, that Battleborn really saves my butt because you're immune to like 80% damage for X amount of time.
Roop saying
One
something
time in a match
about Cerberus. People are spelling stuff out strange over here. I don't know what's going
yeah,
on.
I don't know.
I missed something.
They're talking about the that Titan bot. One of them had put it in there, then I guess they misspelled it and somebody would corrected them, and then they put it in the abbreviations of what it's supposed to sound like. So
hey guys, AD Gaming is here. If you're not familiar with him, he's one of our Pixonic YouTube teams, or he's on our Pixonic YouTube team, or however I want to say that. Sometimes I get a little tongue tied there. Good to see you, AD.
Is our buddy.
Thanks for coming by.
What's up, buddy?
Tara
Thank you for
Road.
giving. I want to give him a shout out, Danny, because the other day he let me give your channel a shout out on his live stream, and I appreciate it so much.
Alrighty.
Thank you, AD. That means a lot to us for you to give Danny's channel a shout out the other day.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. That's very nice of you, man. Much appreciated.
Yep.
Terra Road says, I still don't know how to use drones. Well, guess what, Terra Road? All right, one of my buddies, all right, Adore, is very good with the drone chips, and I've been needing to do this for a while, but I'm going to invite Adore to come on to a video with me one day where we discuss how to build different types of drones, like, you know, like defense drones, attack drones, stuff like that. So hopefully within the next week or two or something, I should have a cool video out for how to build drones, or, you know, something along those lines.
Yeah.
JT says, don't sell them chips, they might get buffed. Well, JT, you do have a really good point there. Now, I mean, if you have too many and you know you're never going to use them, sell some of them, but you should always keep enough around to where if you ever do want to use it, you can. So yeah, I agree. Yep. Don't sell all your drone chips. Let's just say you know you have more than you could ever possibly use, then you might want to get rid of some, but always keep some around just in case. Because, like JT said, you never know what they're going to do with something. They might make it amazing in the future.
Well, they have done that, Danny, on a few things, and I've sold it and been like, now I'm kicking myself in the butt for getting rid of that because they give it a secret nerf, you know, after I sell it, and I'm like, man, why'd I do that?
Yeah, same here. There's been a few things that I've sold, and I was like, ah, crap. They just made that good again, and now I don't have it anymore. So I've learned not to sell anything that you don't have like a bunch of duplicates of. You know, I mean, if you got like 3 of the same thing, maybe get rid of 2 of them, but always keep 1. Now on the chips, you know what I mean? On the chips, let's just say you don't like a specific chip. Always keep enough to fill up a couple of drones with, and then sell the rest, type of thing.
Yep.
Hey, Maichi, what's up? Good to have you.
Sister Matty, good to see you. Yep.
Thanks for coming by the stream. If you're not familiar with Maichi, she's got an awesome YouTube channel as well. You guys might want to check her out on the old YouTube. YouTuber Ruby.
Last night on Chief and Kind's live stream, Matchy was in there with us, and somebody I've never seen him before, you know, and I'm one of Chief's head mods, me and Lone, and so he was like, who's this Matchy? You know, because we was all, hey, Sister Matchy, how you doing, girl, and all this stuff. And he was like, who's this Matchy? And I straight up told him, I said, hey, that's our sister. She's a great person, a great YouTuber, and basically leave her alone, back off.
Ned says he loves the Cerberus, but it goes down like a plane on fire with a smoky crash and flames and people running around on fire, burning to death and stuff. Well, I guess he didn't go into quite that much detail, but
yeah,
pretty much that's any bot though, man. They all go down in a blaze of glory sometimes, you know.
Yep.
Jock, I wonder why Pixonic's having more drones in the drone shop. You're wondering why some of them you can't get in the shop, but you can buy with real money? Probably because they're just trying to sell them with real money right now. I mean, it is a business, you know, that they're out to make money just like any company. So eventually we might see some of those drones, you know, sometime in the future we may see some of those better drones go into the drone shop. But for right now, I think they're just trying to focus on, you know, paying the bills by selling those drones, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
John Jose says, "Oh, you're a mod on Chief's channel. I was wondering why your name was so familiar."
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, not only Chiefs, Docs, and I'm a moderator. Listen, guys, I had a bad accident. I hit a bull with a semi, and then I recouped, worked 14 and a half, 15 years later, then slipped and fell 3 times in 2 days at a job, my last job, and now I can't walk. So I don't have no money or any income, no health insurance, nothing. So I can't give back to the community like these guys like Danny and Tattoo Josh, AD Gaming, with any type of money or anything. So the best thing I could do was, hey, I could be a mod and mod your channel and make sure we keep all the stupid crap and the drama out of there. And that's all I can do. That's art, I feel, you know.
Yep, that's awesome of you. I mean, War Machine's always been a giant help to me. I mean, he always goes out of his way to try and help promote these channels he mods for and stuff. I mean, not just me, man. He does an amazing job for everybody he mods for. Thank you, War Machine. You are amazing.
You're welcome.
We got Hulk.
We love you too.
We got Hulk and CPM in the house. What's up, boys?
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Adore.
All right. What else do we got going on today? I got
a turn said, dude, where's the workers' comp? Hey, listen, guys, it ain't even about that. Danny's helped me enough. I'm gonna tell you that right now. How y'all hear me right now on this live stream is because of Danny. He sent me all the stuff to be able to talk to you guys and sound good without, you know, breaking up or, you know, he wanted our sound to be really good. So thanks, Danny, for that, buddy.
Yeah, I don't make much money, but you know, I could afford to send him a little lavalier microphone, you know, a couple little cables and whatnot that he needed to get a good mic on his phone so he sounded nice. I wish I could send them more, honestly, but you know, I don't make much myself due to health issues, and YouTube's my only income too, so it sucks being messed up to where you can't just go out and get a normal job and do things like normal people. But you know what, thank God for the YouTube, and I'm glad to have all you guys here. You know, it's awesome to have all you guys to chat with and hang out with, even if it's just on the live streams, man. I love hanging out with all of y'all. I really do.
I love all you guys too, man, honestly.
Let's see. I just saw an interesting question about the drones. Where did it go? I just lost it. Wow. Oh, here we go. All right, Nicole says, which drones are for the chop? What do you mean by the chop, Nicole? Another Hawk nerf. I haven't heard anything about a Hawk nerf. And I haven't heard anything about a Jaeger buff either. But as far as which drones are for the chop, I'm not really sure what you mean by that, Nicole. I'm sorry. Don't quite understand. I saw a question about drones, so I just found it and read it back off. And yeah, not really sure what that was supposed to mean there. Snake Dude's out of here. He said this was a very odd stream.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, sorry that you feel that way, unless he meant to say good. Maybe, I bet it was a typo and he meant to see very good stream. He said very OOD stream. So yeah, I think he meant good stream.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy. It means a lot to us.
I was like, oh no, Snake Dude didn't like our stream. I was a little sad for a minute, but I think it was just a typo. Yeah, War Machine's always pretty positive and nice, Matchkey.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, the component conversion. Oh my gosh, the component conversion rate's not very good. It's crazy expensive. It costs a load of silver. You're better off just selling the components you don't want than converting them, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do wish they would change that, because, man, it costs an arm and a leg to silver to convert components. It's amazing. It does. Jock says he's thinking about running a second hangar of nothing but old school bots when he gets another hangar. That's not a bad idea, buddy. A lot of those old school bots are really fun to play. Roop, glad you're enjoying the channel and the content and what War and I do over here. Thank you for the kind words, buddy. You like the old school rocket launchers, Jock? I'm not a big fan of those ones, but I do like the energy machine guns and the old school machine guns.
Yeah, guys, if y'all don't have a big budget, you know, the Punishers, Punisher T's and stuff, they are very, very good weapon, MK212, and don't cost a lot of resources and a lot of cook time, and they'll never get nerfed unless everybody does it.
Oh, I got you, Nicole. Now, I don't think drones are going to be getting nerfed, honestly, but they may be changing a few things around. They haven't really told us anything about what that's going to be. I know at some point they're planning on adding new drone chips. They may nerf or buff some of the chips, I'm not sure. The drones themselves, I wouldn't be surprised if we even see more drones added to the game, but I don't think the drones themselves are going to get any type of nerf. Maybe some chips will be changed, but no, I haven't gotten any real hard info on exactly what they're planning on doing on this drone rework thing that they've mentioned, except for maybe adding more chips.
Yep.
Matos, hello. Good to see ya. All right, guys, I gotta take a pee break. What's that, War Machine?
Okay. I said, yeah, the guy that you just now mentioned. I was just fixing to welcome him in.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't know. I didn't know how to pronounce his name.
Me neither. So I just gave it a shot. Omni, thank you for the donation, buddy. So much appreciated. And I will be right back. Okay. I got to take a pee break. So I'll see you all in 2 or 3 minutes, I hope.
Anybody got any in-game questions or anything that they want to put in chat while Danny's taking a little break there?
Chatter says we don't speak English.
Hey Malik, good to see you, buddy. Fender 908. Kenny, what's up, Bubba? Yep. And Snake Dude also said, yeah, I meant good stream, Danny. Thank you, Ida. Appreciate it on the background music. Yeah, why do I keep losing war? I don't know, Josh. You keep losing me on comms or something, Bubba? AD just said, hello, Josh. Will there be a Spider Titan in the future of War Robots? That's something you'd have to ask AD, because I think him and Darklight do a lot of that back stuff for Pixonic. I think they come up with bot designs and ideas and stuff. AD's really good with that stuff. And welcome, Kenny. Why do I keep losing in-game War Machine? I don't understand, Josh. Okay. I don't know. I don't understand it. Yeah. Punisher, Scourge. What do you think of Tyr using Punishers or Scourge? A tier's a good bot. Adore was just using his out there a little bit. I think, here and there a few days ago. I don't run a tier. If I'm going to run one of those type of bots out there like that, either a Mender or, a Aries is the two that I run.
All right. Tier is a little bit outdated, but he's still a really cool robot. I haven't played mine for a while, so I don't know how he does. I mean, he's going to have a hard time up against a lot of shells, I think. Very cool robot, though. Everybody, again, this Saturday, all right? I'm going to announce this again. This Saturday, make sure you're here for my live stream.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to be doing some... we're going to be giving away a few of the heavy weapon Hornets on the live stream, okay? Probably around 20 or so. We'll probably give out 20 during the live stream. That way, those of you guys who are always here for the streams and stuff are going to get a chance to, get some of these prizes. So this is something I want to do for you guys. I think Adore is going to pick the winners. We're going to have Adore kind of lead it. I think there's going to be certain times during the video where we take a break from the game. And tell you guys to do your thing, and then we'll pick a few winners from that. So we'll probably just take several breaks during the 2-hour stream.
And Darklight does. Yeah, go in and play 2 or 3 games, come out and announce a winner, Adore pick a winner, and then we'll go in and play 2-3 more games this Saturday, come out and Adore pick a winner. So.
And guys, if you don't mind, War Machine Tattoo Josh and I we're trying to get a new YouTube channel going. I'm going to post a link to it right now. If you guys wouldn't mind checking it out and leaving a comment and letting us know what you think on the videos. All right, we're just getting it started. It's a little rough around the edges right now, but I think the videos so far are turning out pretty good, and they should be a lot of fun. Where we just talk about the weird stuff in the world and discuss whether or not we think it's real. But we'd like a few people to check it out and give us some opinions on, what you think of it so far. Let us know if you like it, if you don't like it, stuff like that. The 3 of us just tell you a little bit of a story, and then we discuss it. Should be a lot of fun if you're into the weird stuff, even if you don't believe in that kind of stuff. I mean, heck, sometimes we don't either, but it's still a fun story to think about and talk about,
Yep. It is.
So please
I
check out.
I have as much fun on making those videos as what I do playing War Robots.
Yeah, we have a good time, and we're just getting started. We've only made a few videos so far. And I imagine the more we do it, the better we'll get at it, just like anything else.
Fender 908 says he's getting his new Fender tomorrow. Good stuff, buddy.
Sweet,
what you gonna
buddy.
throw on there?
Congratulations. I know you've been building that guy in the workshop. Takes a while, but you know what? Once one's ready and you get them all cooked up and out of the oven, it's totally worth it.
Yep. Terra Road said he subbed to our new channel. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Terra Road. That's awesome of you, buddy.
Brooke said he has an interesting story for PSI.
We are going to have a Discord server for the PSI. It's actually, when you look at the videos, there should be a link to our PSI Discord server right on the video description, and there's a section in there for you guys to post show ideas. Like, what we've been doing is we're going to make one video per week on there, probably a 15 to 20 minute video once per week. And 1 week I pick the story, 1 week Josh picks, 1 week War Machine picks, and if you guys post some stuff, if we see something there that looks really interesting, we'll definitely do some research on it. And, if it's a cool enough story, we might actually use it at some point.
Right. Yep.
So yeah, if you want to join that Discord, there should be a way for you to share some stories in there, buddy. So just check out the videos and click on the description and join the Discord. Oh, Josh just posted a link to the Discord right there.
Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you,
Good
Josh.
Stuff.
Cool. Yeah, Josh made the Discord for us.
He did a great job on that PSI channel. That was funny. I showed him how to do it. You know, I made his Discord channel, helped him out with it. I didn't make it, but I went over there and refurbished it and rebalanced it. And so then I showed him how to do things and add bots and stuff. And now he's like a pro at it. He's as good as I am.
Thank you, Snake Dude. That's awesome of you, buddy.
K-Feld said, what do you guys think of the new War Robot videos? I didn't see the new one today, but I heard it was really funny, K-Fed.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really pay attention to the little stories they put together. I mean, I kind of watch it and I'm just like, oh, that's cool, but I'm not really into the little like background lore and the stories and stuff. I just like playing the games.
Yeah, the story was about the new Shell pilot, Linda Kano, and I've seen the thumbnail of it and everything. I just ain't went in and watched it yet. One of my buddies was telling me that he's one of the developers over there for the tournament and all that. So he hit me up and said, hey, he said, you got to check out this video. It's funny. I just ain't checked it out today.
Even though it's not something that I'm into, I think they usually do an excellent job on putting those little stories together. I mean, they're usually kind of fun. They're sometimes they're amusing. A lot of those videos they make turn out really good. Yeah. I mean, it's not really my thing, but I think they do a great job anyways. Don't try and say I'm knocking it. I mean, not everybody loves chocolate cherry ice cream. But that doesn't mean
I agree. I agree with you, Danny. I agree with you, buddy.
Omniverse, what did you just say? I think we got a typo. I think we got a typo, buddy.
I guess. I don't know. I read that too and I was like...
Was that supposed to say PSI?
Yeah, PSI.
Oh, JT, buddy, have a great day. Thanks for stopping by the channel, and we will catch you later.
Yeah, thank you, JT. Thank you for the donation today, too, buddy. It means a lot. Appreciate it.
Jock says, the story is interesting, but the video sucked. Yeah, I mean, I guess not everybody likes everything. At least you found the story interesting.
Can't please everybody. But, like, we just started the channel, too, so we're only going to grow and get better.
I think he was talking about the War Robots video there.
Oh, the War Robots thing. Oh, okay. My thought and opinion on that when I heard about it and everything, them doing that, I'm like, okay, that's all fun and well, you know? Like they tried that comic book thing, War Robots and all that, and tried to sell it over in Russia and all that, and with the Comic-Con and everything. All that's fun and well, but, you know, I wish they would put a little bit more time and effort, the developers over there, on you know, to fix some of the matchmaking and some of the other issues. Put some of that energy in that instead of making a bunch of cartoon videos, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion.
Linda Cano is some wild thug. That's funny.
I know she does good on that Shell pilot, buddy. She's really good with the Shell.
Yeah, that's true. Very good with the Shell, actually.
AD agreed with me on that. Thank you, buddy. Yep, that's what I say. You know, it's all well and good what they did. I'm not down on them for that, but that's all fine. But the energy you're putting in stuff like that, if you just put 1/3 of the same energy into, you know, tweaking up some of this other stuff, you know.
Yeah, that would be nice, because like I said on the last stream, we don't really need a bunch of new upgrades and new this and that. We need a better gaming experience. We need the matchmaking fixed. You know, we need to stop being put up against full squads of guys that stomp us, you know. We talked about this at the beginning of this stream as well. We got into some of the stuff we would love to see change to make a better gaming experience. And I still think that was a great idea about, you know, having an immunity to the shell's blast. That way you can't get hit by like 6 of them. Just pop, 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 pop. You get blasted once. You should be immune from those blasts for, you know, the next 10 seconds. Yeah,
not
just
nerf the
like
bot or the weapons or anything. Just make it immune to where you can't get hit 5 seconds later. You're not getting pounded by 2 more shells.
Yeah,
back to back.
I would love to see, you know, just a lot of things being fixed and worked on rather than new stuff coming out. So we do need The matchmaking is the main thing, though. The matchmaking is the main thing, in my opinion, that needs a major change, because it does get old when you play 20 games and lose 19 of them because your team sucked every time. You know what I mean? I don't know why, but I feel like if one team is going to be really bad, for some reason I am on that team every time. I never get put on the good teams.
They always put you on the lopsided one, huh?
Yeah, it's like, why can't I be on the good one more than 1 out of every 20 games, you know? I mean, I might be exaggerating a little bit, but some days that's the way it feels.
Yep, it does. But all in all, we love the game. We love the game. We love everything about it. There's not a better, fighting game out here on mobile. And so we just want to see it get fixed and some of the things, some of the issues addressed, and that's it. We're not bashing Pixonic. That's not what we're here for. We're just here to, talk about a few of the issues, and hopefully we're trying to go about it this route, right? Instead of being one of them YouTubers that, cuss at Pixonic and call them Pig Sonic and stuff, we're trying to catch more flies with honey than with lemon, We're trying to take the approach of, this is the issues, this is what we're facing, this is the problems we see, and that's all we can do is address it. That's it.
Tell them what we think would be beneficial if they changed it,
Yep.
I mean, I think a lot of the devs and stuff might not even play the game, so some of them probably don't even really know how it is out there, honestly.
Right.
I guarantee you, most of the guys who set it up at the very top and make the big decisions probably don't play the game at all, so they probably have no idea what it's like for the players. If they actually got out there and played the game, they might actually go, oh my god, we do need to make some changes, They should set those bigwigs down, and make them, give them an account with, like, just say a level 12 Hangar where everything's level 12, and have them play the game for 2 or 3 weeks every day, and then they'll see, hey, we do need to make some changes here, type of thing.
Listen to their head YouTuber, their 13 YouTubers.
Yeah,
that's the you guys are their ambassadors. I'm saying, for the game.
Yeah, I mean, we got a little room where we can go in and we can type right to them and tell them exactly how we feel about things. And we're in there often saying, hey, we don't like this. We'd like to see it done this way instead. We don't like that. We'd like to see it done this way instead. I mean, we tell them all the time. Every once in a while, they seem to listen and do something about it. But a lot of stuff we tell them seems to go like unheard. But
yep.
So yeah, I think from now on, when we do these live streams like this on Wednesdays, we're going to start off with, hey, we would like to see this change for the first maybe 10 or 15 minutes of the stream, and then move on to the regular Q&A and game chat type stuff like we usually do. Well, I mean, I think most of those guys just sit there and look at a bunch of numbers on a computer screen, and that's all they see, and they just have no idea what's going on except for, what the computer screen tells them.
Honestly, my honest opinion, Danny, I think that if Manny or if Adrian Chong was to step forward to Pixonic, or both of them together, and say, look, and have a list and say, these are the issues. These are what needs to get addressed. I mean, it's good that you guys are wanting to make comic books and this and this and this and add all this other stuff, but this is what really needs to be fixed. I think that if that happened, they would probably listen.
I know, like, I've seen Manny many times in that room letting it rip about stuff he doesn't like. So, I mean, we get in there, we tell him what's up. Hopefully they get in there and read that stuff. I don't know. That's all I can say.
Well, I mean, I love the game, Danny. I really do. And I just want to see it. I don't want to see it, anything happen to it. I want it to stick around for years to come.
Well, I'm not really allowed to say too much about, the personal stuff like that, but I just want you guys to know when we have, we tell them what we actually feel and exactly how we feel about it when we have something to say to them.
Doc just said one of the issues I see is the resources. Yeah, we forgot to mention the resources and all that stuff. We've mentioned that plenty of times too. I would like to see, like if you go in and you look at the top 10 games right now on all platforms on mobile, right? iOS and Android. Most of their items in game, the top 5 games are $1 to $3, $5 items. And that's why they're number one. They sell so much at, $1, $2, and $3 items. I'd like to see, things in game be more acquirable for people like myself that's bedbound, no income, no insurance or nothing. And yes, I do spend a little bit of money here and there. I probably spend $30 a month on my account, right? But I still spend. I watch their videos. I participate. I do everything. I grind 50 to 60 games a day. So I'd like to see on a grinder, heavy player to a low spender, I'd like to see more resources, more obtainable resources, like stuff in game that would normally cost $20 for this gold. I'd like to see it for $8.99 or $4.99. Make it more, more grabbable. I'd like to see, more silver resources payouts, for daily tasks. Because I'm always starving for silver. I like to see, more gold resources. They don't give us enough gold. Platinum, they only give us like 65 platinum a day when you do your daily resources. So unless you buy the operations pass, I haven't been able to afford the operations pass in 5 months. So I'd like to be able to see things that's in game that's a little bit more obtainable to people in my predicament.
Yeah, the economy is very slow. It takes people forever to get enough silver and gold and platinum and stuff. If you're not getting the operation passes, it's very hard to get enough platinum to level up your Titans. And just to get one weapon maxed out is, I don't know, it'll probably take you a month or two, I would imagine. Unless you're like War Machine and grind. Even War Machine though has a hard time doing that stuff. He grinds like crazy. And it's not easy for him to max stuff out either, even if he is playing 50 games a day. It's a very time-consuming thing to get all that silver. Some people like either can't or won't play that many games a day. And not everybody has a wallet they can just pop open and be like, bam, I just bought this or I just bought that.
More money if they would lower the items and make them obtainable. Think about it. If they took a $20 item and made it to where it was $6 or $5, let's just say they would sell more of those $6 items, than what they would that one $20. They'd sell 7 of those to one of the 20. So you'd come out more selling lower priced items, obtainable items, than you would at the high dollar items.
I can't sit in a chair very long because of my muscle and nerve problems. I get to sit down for about 2 hours in the morning, and after that it irritates so much I can't really sit down the rest of the day. And my thumbs are so messed up, I play 3, 4, 5 games in the morning when I get a chance. And then I might pop in for another 3 or 4 games later in the day until my thumbs start to, mess up. And I'm like, I gotta quit before they lock up. I get trigger finger really bad. My tendons are all messed up in my thumbs. So I couldn't play more than that if I wanted to, unfortunately. So I probably play 6 to 10 games per day on average, and that's about all I can play. I used to, before my thumbs were having all the problems, I used to grind it out on this game, and can't really do it like that anymore. I have a hard time getting through the operations. I usually get to about level 40 by the time it ends. I don't get much past 40. It's very hard to make it through the operations. And I do have the VIP thing, okay? I always see the VIP. I used to always see the VIP deal in the daily deals. It'd be like $2.99 for like 15 days or $3.99 for a month of VIP. And that's what I used to spend my money on, was that. I racked up a lot of VIP. Plus, I think we got, for the YouTube Creators Program, they gave out some VIP as well. But even having the VIP and the amount, the 10, 12 games a day, whatever, it's barely enough to, get to level 40 on the thing. And most people, some people don't even have as much time to play it as that. So if the operations was easier to get through, you know they would sell a lot more of them. Let's just say it was real easy to get through. A lot more people would drop that $15 because they know, hey, I'm going to be able to make it through this and get a bunch of prizes. The people who say, oh, I just don't have the time, they're not going to spend that $15. So they're losing money by making it so hard.
Yeah, people like Tattoo Josh, right? He works a 8 or 10 hour a day job. Then he comes home, he's got a family, you know, wife, kids, and this is like 70% of the people that play War Robots, you know. So when he gets on, he's only got time for 3, 4, 5 games tops, and then it's time for him to, you know, get ready to go to bed for the night. So whatever them 4 or 5 games he has to play, when he drops in a match, you know, especially when he's running solos out there, you know, it's not fun when you got, you know, your team ain't trying, or you got a couple guys in there trying to tank out on your team.
Yeah.
And, you know, cause you to lose, and you're only in there for 3 to 5 games anyway. So, you know, people like Josh and that, it really hurts them. And people like you with the thumbs and your health problems, you can only play, you're limited.
And like CK said, they promised us bigger silver payouts. They actually did change the honor point system, which was supposed to give us bigger silver payouts, and I think it actually did, but it's not as big of a difference as a lot of people would have liked. All right.
Yeah.
I do notice it was a slightly bigger silver payout, which is nice. We earn a little more honor for this, a little more honor for that, which translates into more silver, but it still wasn't quite enough in my opinion. Hey, the one, welcome to the stream. Good to see ya.
See you, buddy. Good to see you.
So guys, we're probably going to be doing about 15 more minutes, all right? We got about 15 more minutes on this stream. Again, this Saturday, make sure you show up to the stream for the giveaway I'm doing. We'll be giving away 20 Hornets on Saturday's stream. We're not doing it today, so please don't put your entries in. Don't flood the chat with entries because there's no giveaway today, okay? Saturday. And we'll be doing, we'll be playing a couple games, then we'll stop and take a break. When we take the break, that's when we'll pick a couple winners. So it'll be periodically throughout the stream. We'll be doing some small giveaways. We'll probably give away 20 in total. That way, those of you guys who are always at the streams and helping to support us and stuff, Pixonic requires me to pick all the winners randomly, and I think the best way to give you guys a chance to, you guys are like the main supporters and stuff. A lot of you guys that come out to the streams, so I want to make sure you guys get a way to get a chance to get some of these as well. So make sure you guys are here for that if you can. If not, also make sure you get entered on the videos. I think there is a limit. You can only win one. Alright, so you can only win one, but you can still enter on the stream. You can enter on all 3 videos. So, get your entries in, guys. I made the first video yesterday, I think it was. And I do have another fun video announcing that's going to come out here in about an hour. So in an hour, I should have another video coming out where I play some old school robots. I beat the crap out of people with the hovers. That was so much fun. If you guys want to see the hovers in action, you're going to want to see that video. Plus, we got some Leo and Lancelot action on the second battle as well. Yeah, Hulk says cheaper upgrades. That would be great. You know what they used to do when they did the upgrade rush thing? It used to be cheaper upgrades and half the time. Now they only seem to do one or the other. I would really love to see them doing both at the same time again. That was so nice. Honestly, I think that's how they should have it. It shouldn't be a deal. They should just make them 25% cheaper and twice as fast every day. Now that would be amazing, actually. That would be great. Oh yeah,
well,
Andrew.
Oh, go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
Andrew says use key boosters when you play. That's definitely a great way. Boosters, I forget to use mine all the time, but if you've got boosters, guys, you know you're going to be playing for like 30 minutes or more, Set some of those boosters off, man. Set some of those boosters off. That's a big help, actually.
Sorry to hear that, Omniverse. Omniverse says, I personally have the time to play War Robots all day and every day. But guess how much War Robots I actually have played in 2 weeks? One match.
Yeah, buddy. I'm sorry to hear that as well. I still love this game. I think if they made a few changes, people like Omniverse might actually be more interested in playing the game again. I mean, a lot of the people who quit has because they don't like the matchmaking or they're just struggling to level their stuff up. And I bet a lot of those players would come back, honestly. I mean, I can't speak for Omniverse, but I know a lot of people would if they made a few simple changes to make the gaming experience a little better for the most of us.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the majority of players are probably very casual players and don't have a whole lot of time. I mean, I bet there's a lot of people that play 1, 2, 3 battles a day, and that's all they got time for. And some people, unfortunately, aren't playing very much at all because they're tired of the matchmaking and stuff like that.
Yep. Now, like me, I made that decision when the company MailRU bought them out and everything. I made a decision to stick with it and play, and not uninstall and none of that stupid stuff. Back when everybody was doing that thing against Pixonic where they wouldn't play in for 2 weeks or whatever unless they fixed things in the game, boycotting them or whatever. But when that happened a couple years ago, and I made the decision, you either quit or don't, you know what I mean? Yep. And I made the decision to not, so I'm in it to win it. So I love the game and I play a lot. If it wasn't for, my situation and how much I play, I wouldn't get the silver I do. I make, 25 to 35 million silver a day, 40 million silver a day on the matches I play, but I play 50 to 60, 70 matches a day. Now, people like Josh and you, Danny, with your fingers, your thumb, and your health and stuff, you can only play 3 to 5 games a day. Josh only has time to play like 3 or 5 or 6 games a day. So people like that, it's real hard on them to get silver and resources.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my main thing, though, even without the resource problem, the main thing for me is the matchmaking. I mean, it sucks to be on a team of random people and you get matched up against a full squad that just obliterates you, you know what I mean? Like, I can see if you're on a full squad, if your team is a full squad of people, I don't have a problem with being matched up against the very best players in the game because we're a full squad and so are they. That doesn't bother me. As long as it's not every freaking game we get matched up against the very best guys. But what really chaps my hide, I don't ever say that, but that's something stupid and dumb to say. What chaps my hide is the fact that when I play on a team of 6 random people who have never played with each other before, at least if they have, probably don't even know it. They don't have any type of communication to let each other know what they're doing, what's going on. And you're on this team of like killers. They're pro players that have played with each other every day for the last year. They know each other's moves. They communicate with each other. They're just in there to dominate and destroy. It's like putting like a baby up against a Mike Tyson almost. You know what I mean? Though that's what really grinds my gear is that aspect. If I'm
when you drop in against a full contingency and they're all maxed out and the other team ain't all maxed out, they're already 300% stronger than you off the rip.
I mean, if I get up against a team of randoms and they rip my head off in 2 minutes, cool. Those guys were awesome. But when I'm up against a full squad, like, so as often as it happens, not good. You know?
Yep.
Most of the time when you got randoms versus most of the time when you have a random team versus a random team, it's at least a good fight. But when it's a full squad versus random, it's almost always a bloodbath.
Right.
I'd say 80% of the time it's a bloodbath. 20% of the time it's a good fight, but the squad still wins. 1% of the time the randoms might actually come out ahead. So yeah, we need some changes with that matchmaking.
Well, listen, guys, that's why me and Danny talk about this. We could be talking about other things, on our Wednesdays, but this is a in-game issue, so we try to address it. We're like y'all's ambassadors, and hopefully the right people hears this and it moves up the ladder, and enough of us, bring it to their attention, and they know the numbers crunch. They've got the numbers in front of them. If they're losing money, if they're gaining money, they know. So hopefully, they'll tweet these issues. And like I said, I love the game. I'm not going nowhere. I'm in it to win it, but I just want to see a few things get improved where, like Danny said, our game experience is a little bit better. That's all.
All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and start wrapping this up. First off, thank you so much to the moderators. They come out here, spend our time with us, and help to make sure the streams run smoothly and nobody's causing any problems. You guys do such a good job. I appreciate you all so much. Channel members, guys, thank you so much for the extra support. It helps me out a lot. I love you all. I appreciate you guys so much. And anybody who just comes out and hangs out with us and watches the videos, that's a giant help to me as well, because like I always say, my channel would just be nothing if it wasn't for all of you guys to come here and spend your time with us. I mean, we appreciate you all so much. Thank you. You guys are all awesome. Really are. All right.
New York just said he just subbed, so thank you, New York.
Thank you. So tomorrow we'll be back for a gameplay a gameplay stream. All right, War Machine and I will be squadding together, a 2-man squad, and the rest of you guys will get to try and time drop us.
That's always fun. I look forward to Thursdays, Danny. I do.
Saturday, we're going to have a full squad, a full 6-man squad of some of our friends that are the heaviest hitters. We're going to go out and we're going to wreak some havoc. Plus, we're going to have that giveaway on Saturday's stream, okay? So make sure you guys stay tuned for that.
Yep.
And I think that pretty much wraps this one up, okay? If you didn't see the giveaway video I made yesterday, make sure you go over there, get your entries in. And yeah. You got anything else to add, Mr. War Machine?
Pretty much it. Thanks all and welcome, and we love the heck out of you guys. We really do. But listen, you guys make us. You guys are what we're here for, so Danny puts in a lot of work and a lot of time and effort, and so does Josh and all these other YouTubers. And I just want to thank all you guys too as well. And thanks for coming out today. And we love you guys.
All right, everybody. You heard it here first, I think.
Yep.
Kind of like they say on the news. Breaking news. You heard it here first.
Yep.
Unless you heard it somewhere else. We'll just claim you heard it here first. But there's my bad joke for the day. I got to at least throw in one bad joke every day, right? Usually I do it towards the beginning, but I saved it for the end this time. But all right, guys, we will catch you later. Thank you so much, and you all have a great day, all right?
Bye. And chicken grease.
I think you said that wrong. Try that again.
Buy a piece and chicken grease.
Oh, I thought you said buy and chicken grease the first time.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I actually did.
All right, guys. Catch you later. See ya.
See ya.
Thanks again.